A chaotic scene as Venezuelan migrants arrived in El Salvador over the weekend. El Salvador's president posting this video to social media, saying it shows members of the Tren de Aragua gang being transferred to one of the country's mega prisons. Tonight, families of some of those detained saying their loved ones are being wrongly accused.
Cumpleaños feliz.
29-year-old Mervin Yamarte was among those deported and detained. His family telling NBC that they spotted him in this video. He landed in a detention center after he was arrested by ICE agents at his home in Irving, Texas. At the time, he thought he was being sent back home to Venezuela, they said.
Los que lo vieron, lo reconocieron.
Marilis Cacique saw the same video. She, too, recognized her son, able to identify him after seeing his tattoo.
Que lo chequen.
She says authorities should check him whenever, and he'll turn up, that he's not a criminal, that he has no criminal record, and that they should send him back to his country of origin.
These were bad people.
Over the weekend, President Trump invoking a sweeping wartime powers law, known as the Alien Enemies Act, to deport members of the Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua, whom his administration has labeled a foreign terrorist organization.
How do you determine whether somebody is a gang member? What criteria do you use?
To various investigations. A lot of the ways we do it, it's law enforcement sensitive. I'm not going to share all that with you, but whether through social media, through the activities, through their criminal records here and abroad, I stand by everything we did this weekend, and I think the president keeping his promise to the American people.
NBC News asked the Department of Homeland Security for the criminal backgrounds of these three men. In response, a spokesperson declined to provide records and said, "We are confident in DHS intelligence assessments." But these family members insisting their loved ones are not part of the gang. An Orlando family saying immigration agents linked their brother to Tren de Aragua after noticing tattoos on his arms.
El único delito.
They say the only crime he committed was having entered this country and turning himself in to authorities upon his arrival was his only crime, because otherwise he has no criminal record. The federal judge who ordered the Trump administration to halt those deportations of Venezuelans to El Salvador is now giving the Justice Department until noon on Wednesday to answer more questions to prove it did not violate his order by deporting more immigrants on Saturday night. Trump called that judge a radical left lunatic and has threatened to impeach him. In response, Supreme Court Justice John Roberts issued a rare statement saying the appeals process is the place to settle disagreements with courts, not through the impeachment of judges.